I was asking ChatGPT questions and asking for advice. And so when I'm seeing my
Wow.
patients utilize it, then I become curious and started to interact with it and asked questions. And what I found was interesting was a very balanced answer. So if you were to ask
Hmm.
ChatGPT, what am I supposed to do in this situation? What is right? What is wrong? It's fascinating to me that it would say things that sounded upbeat, positive, and trying to take a global picture. Like, while I can't speak to you in specifics, or I don't know all the details of your situation, it sounds to me like, and then it would say, probably talk to a mental health provider, probably talk to a
Hmm.
trusted person. So kind of like the things that we would say in therapy, or that if we were to put out education, disclaimers, and saying, in this situation, I don't have the full picture. But I've also heard of, like there's lawsuits of young people engaging in AI, not necessarily for therapy, but thinking that they're in love with somebody. And then this
Mm.
bot or virtual personality alluded to the fact that maybe you shouldn't live anymore, or that was the
Hmm.
perception at least. So I feel
Right.
like
Right.
if someone is vulnerable or sensitive and has a predisposition or a history of mental health disorder and isn't getting help or doesn't have the right social support, that just like any other source of information could be misinterpreted however you want. This could be one more. So I'm open, but I'm also thinking that there's something about the human connection that I'm
Hmm.
afraid that is going to be lost. And that's already lost in every aspect of our life. Like when you think of all the
Yeah.
facilities that we have, from being able to order food, like you never really have to leave your house. You can work from
No,
home, you can
you
eat
don't.
from home,
That's right.
you can be entertained from home. So those, what I call micro connections of like in-person interactions, or even the fact that we used to once rely on our village, which we don't have anymore, as parents, to be able to ask a neighbor for help. Like there's
Mm.
apps and services that are being outsourced if you are lucky enough to be able to access and afford them. So the need for other
Right.
people is really rapidly dwindling. That's my
Yeah.
fear and concern.